Take your shot on Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right. Prize Picks is now giving away $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, every board that much more exciting. So don't miss your chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. Football season was great. Now time to switch gears to the second half of basketball season. We're rocking with LA right now. Luka and LeBron. More points, more threes, more rebounds. You know, we hitting more. And with the new feature alert, Prize Picks now has early payouts. So if your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. Find your community on Prize Picks. With the new social feeds feature, you can share Prize Picks with friends and copy lineups with winners with a single click. Copy lineups you like or use them as inspiration for your own picks. You can even follow Prize Picks partners like us and play and fade our picks just on one click. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just download Prize Picks app today and use the code Deebo Joe to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That code is Deebo Joe to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. How you doing today, Joe?
Let me tell you something, Deebo. Deebo, it's my time real quick.
Welcome back to this episode of Deebo and Joe. I'm your host, James Deebo Harrison. I'm here with my co-host, Joe Haden. Please make sure you like and subscribe and download where you get your podcast. How you doing today, Joe?
Brother Deebo, another great day to be on the pod. I'm feeling great. Got my Moss jersey on. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good today.
I see.
Feeling good today.
Is it on backwards or is that you?
No. It's not on backwards, man. Hold up. Let me go. I got the real John with the sleeves and all. Randy Moss.
Okay.
Authentic Michelin-esque vibes.
Okay. What size is that?
Large.
A large.
Yeah.
Man, I thought it was the way it was fitting. I thought it might have been like a 3X or something. You know?
Nah. I'm bralette.
That's
Nah,
look at it, man. We go
good.
get into some of this good Steeler football. We go get into some of that, that Browns football that you tend to like to say that you ain't, dedicated to, but when it comes
I am dedicated to the Browns. They know it.
Yeah,
they know the
yeah.
fans. The fans know where my heart. They know I love them.
Yeah.
I just got to keep it a bean.
You got to keep it a bean. Okay.
I got to keep it a bean.
You got to keep it a bean. We know where your heart at, Joe. We know you'll turn on us fast.
Come on,
you'll turn on us real fast, Joe.
Man, I got a big heart. My heart can go all around. I got love for everybody. I got love for my Steelers. I got love for you. I got love. I got love for my Browns fans. You know that.
Yeah, buddy.
Big heart Joe. Big heart Joe.
Yeah, okay. Big heart Joe. It's big heart Joe.
Yeah.
Bruh, the
Steelers
have 12 draft picks coming up in this draft, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a word on the street. We got a dark horse, possible candidate to be signing with us, who they released. What was it? Or are going to release, I should say, in Tyreek Hill, who had no guaranteed money left on his contract. Mm-hmm. Actually, he had, I think it was close to like $30 million. None of it guaranteed, but it was like an $11 million guaranteed salary if he was on the roster the third day, and then it was another $5 million that was a roster bonus. So it was 16 that would have been guaranteed. I think it was March 14th or 15th.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be releasing him and reportedly saving almost $22 million or something like that.
Yes, sir. He said he was ready. He said he was ready to depart too.
Yeah. But do you see that as a move for the Steelers? I mean, that's why it's a dark horse. I mean, I think it's a invisible horse, to be honest with you. What do you think?
Okay, this is what I think. I think that would be great for us. Honestly, if we got Tyreek Hill. Thing is, price tag, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How much is Tyreek Hill going to be asking for? He is still elite receiver. I think once he gets out there, we know we got DK still on the team with the guaranteed money. We're not getting him out of that contract. He's going to be there. I don't like him as much just solo wide receiver one. If we can get Tyreek in there for the prove it 11 to 16, probably 10 million guaranteed with some incentives to get it up to 15, cool. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I think that'd be great. We have Tyreek Hill, DK Metcalf, tight end wise. We have Mount Washington. We have a fire move. I think we might get rid of John Smith. You know what I'm saying? Open up a little bit more cap space. We need to run. We have Jalen Warren. Just being able to get real wide receivers, I think we need to address it in the draft. But if we'll talk about that later. But with Tyreek Hill for us as a free agent option, I'm all in for it if he's not coming in at that crazy high number at that, where he was getting that 30 ball, just to prove a year, you know what I'm saying, coming off the injury. I hope and pray if he's Tyreek Hill to come back, his speed is undeniable. So just all things being, he comes back Tyreek Hill that we know and love. That speed, him at our number one with DK at 1B, 2 for sure with him. That's going to give us a deep threat. That's going to open up the offense. No matter who the quarterback is, you're going to have two nice-ass receivers to be able to throw the ball to. That makes it a whole lot easier. We saw with Flacco and with the Bengals. If you have two options out there, end of the day, if it's man-to-man, guys that can beat their guys on one-on-ones, that's always something that can help the team. With us having a lot of picks too, we need to address wide receiver. That's something that needs to happen 1,000%. So with Tyreek Hill, if we can do it at a reasonable number for the squad and he comes back, and I know he's going to want to prove it. He knows that he's trying to go get another bag. So he's going to go out there and ball, going to go out there and try to do the best he can. But when I'm looking at it for Tyreek too, he's leaving Miami because he doesn't like the situation it was. He wasn't in the playoffs. If it was us, I wanted him to come to the Steelers for sure. But if I'm Tyreek, I'm trying to rekindle back with goddamn Kansas City, where, you know what I'm saying, I know it's smooth. I can go back there, chill, get Patrick Mahomes another receiver, because with us, we don't know really who's going to be our quarterback. So us, I'm taking him. We need an option. We need a receiver. Him, I don't know if we're as high on the totem pole for him as we would think.
Yeah, I'm with you on one, and it's definitely, I don't see it happening because of the money. He's looking at, last year would have been almost 30 million. Yeah. I don't see him coming in and giving anything that will be willing to play or even able to pay. And another big thing is, his injury, his knee injury, like, his multiple injuries. You have a doctor, I guess he's a NFL expert in it, and Dr. David Cho, I think it is. He said Tyreek Hill was released by the Dolphins with another surgery still ahead. It's unlikely to return until late season, and it's possible that he won't be able to return until next season. It says that this type of injury, given his style of play, falls into the career-threatening category, bro. So you're talking about a guy who is built on speed and quickness, and possibly not being able to get back there. That's not something that I would be willing to, take a chance on, especially at a high ticket. I don't know how many other teams would be willing to take a chance on that at a high ticket. Then you add on top of it, what is he, 31, 32 or something? 32. And, just the evolution of what age does to you. And now you add an injury on top of it. Now he has to come back. And it's still another surgery ahead from when he already did it.
That's new news to me. If I'm the Steelers now, I mean, yeah, you would take, it's more making sense for Kansas City, a team that is already good. You don't need him immediately, you know what I'm saying, where he can come towards the end of the season, hopefully give y'all a playoff push. But for us, like,
well, that's not guaranteed either, because
I understand. I'm just saying, I'm taking it away. I'm taking Tyreek off of our board now.
Oh yeah,
because I'm expecting us to be able to at least get him to be Tyreek this season, and we don't need to pay that money to a player that's not going to be out there. We don't have the court. We have a lot of different parts that we could be using that money to for resources that can be instant impact. You know what I'm saying? So Tyreek, love him to death, but he needs to go to a team that doesn't need him immediately, is in a different position, that he's that one little missing piece. We got too many missing pieces that we can use that 11 to 16 mil. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking he was playing now. You're correct. If you're not playing now with where we're trying to go, that's not going to work for us.
Definitely not. We got
I'm
12
with you.
picks though. We got 5 of those
Yes.
picks in the first 100. In the first 100, it's 21, 53, 76,
Mm-hmm.
85, and 99.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, number one is a quarterback, but we're not going to get that because we're picking at 21.
Yeah, I'm not.
Unless we
And
find like a Dak Prescott diamond in the rough. Other than that, I'm with you on like we need to look at a receiver. Um,
yes,
For
I like.
me, again, I got to switch. I don't know. I got to go to the defense. I need a linebacker that can play the run and the pass. I don't want to be switching in and out with different sets of linebackers. I need
Yeah.
somebody that can do both.
Yeah. No, for sure. We need a Fred Warner type linebacker that like overall you can
Yeah.
stop the run and you can cover. So I'm with you on that. I'm big on instantly though. All these picks for sure. First things first. If we don't get the Tyreek, we need to get a receiver. We need to
Yep.
get somebody that can spread the field like a legit. I'm liking the Arizona State receiver. He's looking nice because I think
What's his name?
Tate. I think Jordan Tyon from
Okay.
Arizona State. I like Tate, obviously from Ohio State, but I'm thinking he's going to be he's going to be too early. He's going to be gone. So we need to look and see another good receiver that might be a little bit later on in the first round that can be an instant impact. I like him a lot. And then for our second round pick, when we got these, I'm trying to figure out, Debo, should get I like you said, I like defense. I think we need to get a lineman also. Offensive line is going to be huge, but linebacker for sure. And if we don't do linebacker, cornerback. Another cornerback to be opposite Joey Porter Jr.
I like the corner because it's a situation, I guess, or a scenario where we could possibly take, since we got so many draft choices, take and move up and grab. I think the corner from Ohio State. What
Yes.
is this? Mansour Delane or something like that.
Mm-hmm,
Delone.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're predicting him somewhere between like that 9 and 15 spot. If we could jump up, switch off, that one spot with somebody and give them one of those extra sixes or sevens that we got, maybe we could jump up high enough to go ahead and, go ahead and grab him. What do
With
you
with
think? What do you
all
think
of
of that?
with all of the draft picks that we have and with all of the pieces that we need, I think Omar and them need to really find out who this is going to be on the recognition of like when they pick these guys, we have all the pieces that we need. They need to execute and figure out who's the cornerback if they want to get a cornerback that they want, who's really the receivers that we're trying to get, and we need to execute on the guys that we pick. So having all of these 12 picks, I don't think we need to have all 12. Like you're saying, if we need to put two together, get a little earlier,
Listen,
get the corner.
I like having the don't trade none of the ones in the top 100 unless
So
you're
you
getting
liking you
something.
like
Unless you're
so
getting
this is what I'm
something in
telling
that
you.
same.
At 21. So if we at 21, are you taking the best corner or are you taking the best receiver?
It also depends on who's there because traditionally what the Steelers used to do is they're going to take the best on the board and they're going to, move on from
I
there.
see.
So if the receivers that they are saying, okay, this is the receiver that we want to take, if he's there, this is the other, this is the other, this is the other. Now, after that, all these other receivers are round two. Now we can go and say, all right, who's the first corner that we want? Who's the second corner? And if it comes down to where all the receivers that were a one to them are gone, then the next thing is, okay, who was your one corners that may still be there? Or in that process, like you said, if it's like, okay, it's only two receivers we're looking at. You see these first two dudes
Mhm.
go in the first whatever number of rounds, and you're still behind that 9 to 15 frame, and the teams coming up don't look like uh they may want to take a different position or that's further back because they don't want to have that, that high number on it. Maybe it's an opportunity where we can go in there and be like, hey, we'll give you our 21st, move you back instead of you having to grab at 10. You can grab who you really want at 21, even though it's a person that may be a 25 pick, but they like, all right, we don't want to go ahead and do that. We go switch that, and then we get another 7 with it or a 6 on the back end. We get what we need. So I think
No,
that's something.
Yes.
But it's going to be a best on the board approach, but at the same time, it's going to be best on the board based on positioning of how they have ranked and rated, DBs,
these players and
receivers,
what
and
we
so
need.
on. Yeah.
It's a lot of talent. That's the one thing. It's a whole lot of talent coming out this year. And the evaluators, our scouts, our department, our people that when we pick and who they rank, it's going to have to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a bunch of linebackers that everybody's saying, oh yeah, this is going to be the guy. This is going to be the one. And there's been other picks that have been better, like later draft picks that are actually like really good NFL players. So us having all of these draft picks, all of these positions that we need, and having a lot of ball players in the draft is going to be on them to kind of pick the right guys. For me, I want us to get a receiver, great receiver. We have to cornerback also, but like you said, I'm linebacker before cornerback because we need somebody in the middle of that defense, like signal calling.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but with you, I don't care about the signal calling itself. I care about you being able to do both because we're switching out a lot of, guys. We're not even a lot. It's a few guys in and out. It's only two, inside backers, but we're switching them out. And if we can have a guy in there and not basically show our hand of what it is that we're thinking you're going to do by putting that person in that position, I think it helps a lot, especially if you could do both. Like we got so many picks in that middle ground where a lot of guys or a lot of teams aren't really like, okay, I got to get this in the second or this in the third. They're like, okay, let me drift on down to the fourth or something like that. Like we got a lot in that first, I believe it's the first 3 rounds right there that we can get like real good quality, especially big men. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to get those positional guys, the corners and some of the linebackers, but like the bigger bodies, we'll be able to get a good bigger body through, those positions. I think for, like you said, receiver or whatever it may be, a corner, we're gonna have to move up to get exactly what it is we want, or sit back and wait and just pick off best of the board when that time comes.
Yeah.
We also have, hell, we still can pick up people and we can still sign people.
Yes,
After
free agency.
yeah. I think we're like number 9 highest cap space. I think it's like almost 45 million, I think, in cap space.
Yep.
So like we got 12 picks, we got 45 to work with. Like we could do some real damage here, dude. Like it could possibly, like they say, it may not be a rebuild, it may be a reload, opportunity. And we may maybe for the first year and then boom, take off like New England did. You know what I'm saying?
That the thing is, Deebo, you said it right. We have the picks, we know what we need, and the players just got to come out there and play. And like you said too, with the linebacker, look, we need somebody that could do both. I didn't mean signal caller. I meant the guy. When I said signal caller, that means he's not coming out. He's the guy, the middle linebacker, that he's in that joint. He's playing there during the run and during the pass. So definitely they need that too. So I'm with you. I think we had the picks. I think Omar, this is going to be a time for them to show like what we going to do. How good are they at picking talent? Sometimes it hasn't been, like you said, that good. We haven't re-signed a lot of our guys. But now this is going to be a big one for McCarthy and for Omar, showing what they're going to do moving forward. Because this is young. You have a lot of picks. And with Herbig, he hit, you know what I'm saying? Highsmith, Watt, those are a couple of the latest ones that have hit. But this is a big draft where we can really get some dudes. Washington coming out of the last year's draft was good. So, just hitting on your draft picks is the main thing. Oh no, Deebo. Okay. So look, so Deebo, so I'm gonna say hitting on our draft picks is what we need to do. Obviously, we got a lot of them. So, but just want to ask you guys, chat. Y'all are worried about when we talk about our quarterback position. Do you guys think Will Howard should really get a chance? I do. We drafted him, and did we draft him for no reason? Like, I understand that last year we had Mason Rudolph. Coach T was really a lot more familiar with them, but we didn't draft Will Howard for no reason. He's a big guy. He's a big quarterback. Mike McCarthy, I feel like he'll be able to work with him and be able to just see what he got. We have too many picks. I mean, I don't really believe in too many of the quarterbacks unless we're going from the Indiana quarterback. I like him. The other guys I don't really trust in too much. So I would not want to go drafting a quarterback even high. We could draft them late because we have all of these picks, but not really like invest in a high pick and trying to get a quarterback when there's so many other positions that I know that we can get. And there's such a deep draft and so many other spots that we can really get a player that may be able to start for us right now instead of just getting a quarterback that we like, we need a quarterback. Why don't we just draft one? That's like wasting the pick. Don't want to do that. So do y'all feel the same way about getting Will Howard? Okay, Will Howard, give him a chance. Yes, give him some time. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I knew I wasn't tripping. So hold on. Other question then, guys. We got the 21st pick. Do you think we should, since we have the 21st, the 53rd, the 76th, we got two in the third, one in the second, one in the first. Would you trade up, or would you think, because like, do you think we have the best receiver? Do you think Jordan Tyson will be available from Arizona State at 21? Do you? I think he will be. I think he will be. I think that we really need a receiver, and this draft class is deep enough. Tate, receiver, trade the 21 up. I'm saying if I fly, trade up. I hope not trade up. Okay. No, for sure. I can respect it because you mean we can which picks are we trading up though? Like we gonna give away we give like these some of these sevenths trade up to like top 10. We gonna see because we did it for my man D Bush. I saw it when we did it for D Bush. I was on the squad when we did it for D Bush. Let's go. So, all right. Honestly. Oh. You know what, too? See, James is out here leaving me by myself. You talking about my house is made of, what do you call my house? A dud or something? This man doesn't even have Wi-Fi. He got to get his Wi-Fi right. See, I'm on time out here doing it, making sure everything's good. And we're talking about the Steelers, our team. He's all, still as this, still as that. Get out of here. Get out of here, Deebo. This is the Joe Show. Welcome to the Joe Show. New intro to the Joe Show. All right. Let me see. What am I gonna pop off with now? George Pickens. We was going to talk about the George Pickens contract. So, reports are coming out of findings. And this is what I'm talking about this too. When it's time to get paid, everybody got something to say. Everybody want to talk trash. During the season, they were doing a really good job of probably trying to protect George, acting like everything was good, and everything was good. He was being a great teammate. He was balling out. He was snapping. We didn't hear nothing. But as soon as it's contract time, they want to act like, oh, he was late. He was missing meetings and doing all that stuff. And that's why I respect Parsons and anybody that sees the stuff from the slander of the old. This is what I'm going to tell my young dudes in the league, though. You have to don't give them a reason not to pay you. Try to stay out the way. Try to be as good as you can in the media. Yes, sir. No, sir. Just stay out the way. Because they're trying to find a reason not to pay you. They know that that's what it is. So, brothers, since my sister's out here, NFL players, stay locked in. Where is Deebo? Deebo, you back?
I'm right here. Can you see me?
No, I can see you on your phone.
I gotta be on my phone, man.
Okay.
My Wi-Fi. I told you, man. I ain't got that money like that, man. I'm up here living on damn,
Your house is made of sticks.
Like that's what it is, bro.
Your house is made of sticks.
It was nothing I could do about it. What you want me to do?
It's all good with you.
Figure out what's going on. Where we at?
Well, we went to George. We started talking about George Pickens and how when you start getting the contracts, how they start, bringing up old things and not talking good about you.
Before he left the Steelers, that was one of the things that they had talked about, his maturity, all that other stuff, and Skippy. But Now, when he got there, it was like, oh, all that stuff y'all talking about, that's not even, that's not true. That's not even, that don't even, we're not having those issues. Now, come time, he go out there, blow up, put down numbers that's better than your receiver that you just paid a guap of money to. Now, all of a sudden, you know what? It was some issues. Now you want to let it out there or put it out there, as Michael Parsons said in his tweet right here. He said, I hope y'all peep the slander. New player contract, same agenda. Shaking my head. Dude, that's what it is. I mean, you can't keep going to the same well, especially back to back, and think ain't nobody go see what's going on. Like, they see what's going on. It's right there. It's plain and simple. You got to either franchise him. That's just go hold him. But they got to pay him, man. And if it's me, they got to pay me more, man. I did more. And it's later. And hey, CD said he wanted to see him get paid more.
1,000%. Of course, as you know, CD want to see him get paid. But CD wants to see his man get paid because he's been balling out. But this is what it comes down to also. They don't want to pay him the ultimate bag. He's trying to get over CD bag. He's trying to go get $35 million a year. And I think with the Dallas Cowboys, if all things being true, if he is out there and they're like, look, we could tag you, and this is where you just having a good name, you being able to stay out the way is where they can be able to contract or giving you guaranteed money. Now they like, all right, bet we're gonna give you year by year. So they might tag him, give him that tag for $28 million this year.
Yeah,
and then they got up to 2 years tag. So it's probably 28 this year, 30 next year. So he would want to get a 2 year, or say a 4 year contract for up to 30, say 30, 60, 90, 120. If he signed a 4 year 120, it'd be with 60 guaranteed. They're looking at it like,
he ain't gonna do that unless they
no.
unless he fully
That's what I'm saying.
guaranteed.
He's looking for a 4 for 120 with 60 guaranteed. They're looking at it like, no, we can give you an individual 1 for 28, and then the next year will be a 1 for 30. So that's the same money, but it's like, that's you want as a player. Obviously, you want that guarantee, so no matter what happens to yourself, you're going to be good. The team is like, man, listen, we don't trust you enough. We trust you enough to give you 28 million this year, and then we trust you enough to give you 30 million the next year. You know what I'm saying? So as a player, you can see how the team is like, it's good. We giving you what you deserve. And for him, for a player, I'm not rocking. But they going but what you gonna do? You gonna sit down? Then you look like Le'Veon Bell though. When they're like, oh no, you gonna play on it or you gonna sit out? Because they have your rights. When they got you, they could tag you. If they tag you, then you're stuck.
Well, here's the thing: is you can accept the tag, go through, and like
still
I said,
negotiate.
You can accept the tag, negotiate, go through it, and you don't want to let me go. You want to hold me here. You can't. You hold somebody hostage. Ain't no telling what start happening to their body when the season starts. You know what I'm saying? Mysterious illness and pains. I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
hey,
you can't.
Look, I hear you and I understand you. I hear you. I hear you. But that's
contract time come. They got something totally different to say. The whole agenda switches, but when he ain't paying you, hell, he talked about Jerry Jones. Actually, he talked about how he's a Hall of Famer because of Michael Irvin. He basically said if it wasn't for Mike, he wouldn't have got in there. He actually, I think he said something along the lines of when Michael talks, I listen. Like, that was his words. Like, I'm like, that's wild. But he ain't got he ain't paying it. He ain't got to pay Michael Irvin right now. Jerry Jones is like, yeah, I'm gonna give you your credit now because I ain't got to pay you nothing for it.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, he's not on the payroll.
Oh no,
contract negotiations.
Yeah, none at all, man. What y'all got over there going on in Cleveland, Joe?
Huh?
What y'all got going on over there in Cleveland, man?
We just hired we just got a new DC.
What's his name? Mike Rutenberg?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the DC now.
Yes.
How you like that?
Honestly, we had to do something. My man's young.
Hmm.
He got energy. I like him. I like his juice. I like his juice. I
Okay.
can't say he hasn't been calling plays too much before. I think this is going to be his first time being a play caller.
Hmm.
But we had to hire someone. We had to get a defensive coordinator out there. I'm glad it's him because I like the energy that he brings. But it's more like for me, I can't say if he's going to be good or bad. You know what I'm saying? I just know what Coach Todd Monken told us is we were going to be keeping the same system. I don't know what system he plans on bringing in, but I don't know. I got to see. I got to see because Todd what Jim Schwartz left me with, you know what I'm saying, is resigning, and we thinking he was going to be there. And
Hmm.
now when Monken said we were going to keep his defensive scheme because it was good for us. You know what I'm saying? I was rocking, and now we're bringing in a new defensive coordinator. I hope
Yep.
whatever scheme. I don't want him to have to keep the scheme. I want him to bring what he wants. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we will see. I don't know. I like his energy though, and we need him. And I just hope he brings his own. I hope he brings his own
Yeah.
scheme, Debo. That's what I'm saying. I don't want
Listen,
him to have
Joe.
to bring
Joe.
do what Jim Schwartz wants him to do.
I'm just saying. Like he was what the linebacker coach with the Jets,
Yes,
21 through 24.
and they
I
hooped.
mean, the run game didn't really hoop like
I
that though.
mean,
You know what I'm saying?
they
It was
weren't
like
terrible.
29, 16, 25, 17 in those 4 years. The defense hooped. It was 3-3-4, but the last one I think was like 28 or something. But like that, and then he went to Atlanta as the passing game um, coordinator for the defense. And even then, I think they was 22nd in the league or something like that. Like if I'm a Browns fan, I don't know if I like this. I probably don't like this, but as a Steeler fan, I like this. I like this for y'all. You know, I understand. He he don't have that experience, but it's you want to get somebody else. I like that for y'all. I really do. I it's a good thing. I think they also said he is a good teacher of fundamentals and like back end technique, particularly in coverage. But I mean, I don't know how much that helped y'all because y'all really had no issues in the back end with y'all major issue
Look,
was people. I'm just
our
saying.
defense, our defense is not the problem. We need him to come in here and bring the same. Just the team's going to buy in to a good coach.
Mhm.
If he knows what he's talking about, he believes in what he's talking about. He knows X's and O's. He's putting people in the positions that they should be in to win. Then they're going to believe in him. So
Mhm.
I'm not. We got professionals on the defensive side of the ball. I'm just hoping he brings the professionalism that we already got over there. So just bringing that. I can't say if he's going to be good or bad because he hasn't called plays before, but I like his energies and I'm hoping that he just brings that to us. So with that, I'm rocking. It's just that Jim Schwartz kind of left us in a little sticky situation. I didn't like the way that it left, but it is what it is. What you
Joe,
laughing at, Debo?
I listen,
You
Joe, I'm just
giggling.
saying. I'm looking at stuff right here, man, and I'm seeing like I mean your offensive line wasn't good, but it looks like you're gonna lose all of them. All of them are free agents. Every what is it? You got what is it? Robinson there, he's a free agent. You
Mhm.
got um what you got here? You got Nito, you got the whole line from the
Yeah,
left guard to the right tackle. They all free agents. What y'all gonna do, man?
we're gonna have to shore up the line. That's what I'm saying. The thing, our
You go
defense,
keep any? You go
we
keep
will.
it? You go try and keep any, or you
We're gonna
go?
try to keep. We're gonna try to keep a couple. We're gonna try to keep Teller for sure, and we're gonna figure out what Joe's doing. But we got draft picks, so we definitely need to fix. And that's the thing. We got draft picks. We got the young. We have our defense is already good. Our running back, our tight ends. So we have a lot of positions that we don't. The Browns don't have to fill everything. So we need to fill our offensive line, and we need to get skill positions. When we get our offensive line intact, like you said, we don't
Mhm.
have a lot of line right now, but we know that we have a good defense. We know we have a good running back. Right now, I don't think we need to get a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We're working with Shador. We have Dylan Gabriel still there as the backup, but Shador gets a good year with the new coach, get some weapons around him, get Judkins back healthy. You know what I'm saying? So with us, we need a whole offensive line restructure for sure. Get some ballers out there, spend some money on it, invest assets on the line and wide receiver on the outside. So if we do that, our defense is already good. Our defense is stout, are solid. We need to get a line. We need to get some outside receivers that can make plays, that can get open. Like when we look at the Cincinnati Bengals, I always say that, but they have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. When Joe Flacco goes there, when he switched out from Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco left the Browns and went there and was throwing for 500 yards a game, not just because it was the different Joe Flacco. It's because he had dudes out there that can get open and catch the ball. So we get Shador out there with some dudes that can catch the ball at wide receiver. We already got Fannin Jr., tight end. We got Judkins at the back. We're good. Get a line that can block, protect him, keep him on his feet, and then our defense out there hooping. So offensive line, all the draft picks that we have, all the money that we have, get a line that can keep your quarterback standing on his feet and get some receivers that can catch the ball and go make plays. And then we can go figure it out from there. So Browns hiring my man to DC, cool. You already got a bomb squad. You got Miles, you got Denzel Ward, you got ballers. We drafted my man, the rookie last year was balling out too. Hoop. You just don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, Mike. Okay, go out there and ball out and call good plays and make sure the team is executing and hold people accountable. You know what I'm saying? Do your job.
Oh yeah.
Have a good play. Have a good scheme. Have a good plan. If you do that, we're good. We'll be good.
Yo, matter of fact, speaking of that and free agents, you know your guy Kenneth Walker or our guy Kenneth Walker III.
Yes.
You know he's a free agent, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for him being a free agent, it said that they aren't going to give him a tag of franchise or transitional player, and he's going to be free. What do you think of that?
What they said they were going to do to him?
Neither.
They just going to let him walk.
I don't know if they're going to let him walk unless they're saying they're going to try and get a deal done before that time comes. That's the only thing I can think of that makes sense to me is get a deal before the time comes.
I would hope that they would try to get a deal done with Kenneth Walker before the time is done. I mean, I know they got Charbonnet also.
They're saying that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. They're saying that it's they're trying to make sure they got the money for Smith and Jingba.
Oh, man,
they're trying to say they're trying to make sure they got enough money for him. They got to pay him.
Yes. I think Seattle,
so
man.
If that's the case, then it's possibly something that they're like, all right, we go wait and see what we got to pay him to see what we got left to be able to give to Walker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm out here switching switches, man, trying to get this started.
I see you, man. You went dark on me for a minute.
I went dark, baby. This is what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to get it how you live, Deebo. I see you. You figuring it out.
Yeah. What's your position on that? If you the GM, what you doing? Because they said they only have ever, the new GM there has only ever franchised, I think they said 12 or 16 players or something like that in his time as a GM or something.
If I'm there, I'm definitely trying to keep Kenneth Walker. And first things first, though, Jackson Smith-Njigba's deal is going to get done. He's a priority for sure. Because, you know, like you said, Charbonnet was running the ball really well too. And I hate to now sound like the GM and like, no, but he needs to get paid. But like you said, you can't pay everybody. I would want to give him you offer him a nice deal, like a Dalvin Cook, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, but not like a resetting of the market. If that can fit in your budget, definitely you would do it. But if I'm Walker, if you can go get a Saquon, if you can go get something a little bit higher and you're a running back and you know how it works in this league, then you may be able to go get your money, man. You went and did the Super Bowl. You're a baller. So I'm never going to knock him in that part, but that's where you can see where the Seahawks are always at the same time. Running back, they got Charbonnet for the low now. Kenneth Walker, you are deserving. You did your part for us. So now as the money works, can we pay both of you guys? I don't know if we can do you top dollar and JSN top dollar the same way we got to do Witherspoon.
Oh, you gonna have
Cornerback,
to
he
do
got he got
JSN
to get
top dollar.
bag.
He breaking something. He breaking
Who
something.
who breaking
And
something?
Jingba.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He breaking something.
And Jigba breaking something, and then Witherspoon on the defense end, that cornerback, he's trying to get top. He's been balling. He's been all pro.
He's
So
up
he's trying
too.
to get cornerback money.
Dang, I didn't know he was up too.
Yeah. They up. And Deebo, like, yeah, your Wi-Fi, you know what? You in the lemon.
I told you, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. It ain't nothing but a lemon, bro.
Oh,
listen,
I just
it
gotta
ain't
make
none
sure.
of that. Ain't none of that fiber or nothing around here
You
like
sure?
that, man. I'm running on dial up. I'm running
You
on
got the
dial.
little man running across your joint.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm running on dial up. I'm trying to see what's going on right here, bro.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing popping. I
You
can't.
got the
I'm on regular work here, bro. Trying to see if I can.
And
Trying to see if I
JSN
can
though,
get anything.
you got to. JSN deserve that bag though. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
He do.
yeah. You got to give him that. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, brother.
So when I was speaking on that though, while we saying about JSN, I wanted to ask you though, Deebo. Can I ask you a question?
What up?
Who are your top 5 wide receivers of all time?
Who?
Your top 5.
Rice.
Jerry Rice. Okay.
Your jersey you got on?
Brandy Moss. Okay.
Brandy Moss. Damn, man, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I want to put AB in there. Yeah, for sure.
We talking about that you in between the lines that you just say. Who you think?
Yeah.
Because it's a difference between who's your who. So you
like, played against who you giving your top 5 to?
Okay, this is my thing too. When we talk about the top 5s, when we talk about Jerry Rice in the conversation, it's
ain't nobody ever go get close.
Everybody always gonna be, because if you going like, he has so much more than everybody. That's like longevity. It's just stats,
and that's back in the day.
So that's back in the day. That's back in the day. But that's when I like to say too, like now, I mean, if anybody were to say somebody over Jerry Rice, they're like, oh, what do you mean? Like, you don't know football, da, da, da. It's like stats wise, all that, longevity. But that's when it's starting to go to Braun. He's going to be in there a lot longer. So I'm going to talk about another time for another conversation. But Jerry Rice, I got to put him in there just because he's the highest. But let me go mine. If I were to do mine, my favorite receiver, my top 5, number 1. Well, if we're going to eliminate, can we just put Jerry Rice as an outlier and then we could go 5? Or do we have to put Jerry Rice in top 5? Yo, you back? I can't hear you though. But you back. Hold on. Get your mic on.
Yeah, I'm back, bro.
Yeah, there we go.
I had to call up there and be like, hey, what y'all doing? Y'all know I'm up here trying to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they doing, bro? I'm back.
You back. There we go.
Yes,
brother. There we go. Feels so much better to have you back, brother. Welcome back, Deebo.
Yeah,
welcome back to Deebo and Joe show. I took over. It was the Joe show for a second, but you know what I'm saying? Back. Deebo and Joe.
Okay. You took it over. Okay.
I had to. Just for a second.
Hey, listen, you got to.
I got to. You know what I'm saying? All right. So look.
Give me your 5.
I'm going to go to my 5. All right. My 5. Number 1. Obviously, the freak, Randy Moss.
Okay.
My favorite receiver of all time. Number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, T.O. I got to give it to him.
Yeah.
I got to give number 2 to T.O. Second best receiver. Number 3, Antonio Brown. All times. And I don't care. I played against him and I played with him.
Oh, yeah.
In between those lines.
Give me your other 2, though.
Okay, I am. Number 4, Megatron. Megatron. And these are because I played against them. The only one I didn't play against so far is Randy Moss. Megatron. And then for my number 5 is Julio Jones.
Hey, I was gonna put Julio in there.
I'm gonna go Julio.
I
got to go Julio. I got to go Julio.
Where I got to see enough of him, like personally. But yeah, T.O. It scratched my head on T.O. I totally even that just I was drawing a blank on that, to be honest. But yeah, he's definitely.
It was between Julio. It's between Julio and because I had literally it's right here. It's Julio.
It's Julio.
It's Julio Jones, but I give him a nickname. I call him Julio. His name is Julio. I called him Julio because that was my guy. But I call him who's Julio Jones. It was between him and Nice Hands Larry.
You had me saying Julio.
It was between Julio and Nice Hands Larry. Okay, Larry Fitzgerald. It was between them two, Julio and Nice Hands Larry.
Yeah, Larry played forever.
Larry's another just consistent longevity. Like it wasn't nothing too crazy, but the level of consistency that it was. That's why when I go Julio, he would give me that work off the line sometimes. He was just big, strong, fast. Some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. So that's why just athletically and me just covering him, it was a little bit harder for me to cover Julio than it was to cover Larry. Not saying Larry wasn't be able to get busy. But I'm just saying when I was like, God damn, all right, Julio, it's gonna be some work today. It's gonna be some work today. And not like Larry wasn't work today. We say 6 all time. When you're comparing the best people of all times, like Isaac Bruce, like there's other players like AJ Green, one of the best dudes I went against. You know what I'm saying? Isaac Bruce, Reggie Wayne, one of the best receivers. Torrey Holt. That's not in the Hall of Fame. Torrey Holt needs to be.
Torrey Holt in the Hall of Fame?
Torrey Holt is in the Hall of Fame, which is crazy. Torrey Holt needs to be in the Hall of Fame because him and Isaac Bruce was going ridiculously fed together with the Rams. Greatest show on turf at the same time. Marshall Faulk in there, Kurt Warner in there, Isaac Bruce in there. They need to get Torrey Holt in there. That's actually crazy that he's not in because he's an OG on my list too. So it's not like I'm not disrespecting nobody. Like, these dudes are all the GOATs. But when you start talking about just who's your favorite, you're not knocking nobody else to put up another man. Like if they bring up somebody else, I'm like, yes, baller. That your top 5 is your top 5. You can have a Torrey Holt top 5, a Isaac Bruce in your top 5, a Steve Smith in your top 5, Andre Johnson in your top 5. And I'd be like this, yep. Mm-hmm. Because when you start trying to put greats in greats, you just talking about greats. You just know, like, and who's your favorite great? Your favorite great don't got to be my favorite great. So if I'm bringing up, like, I'm like, no, but what about him? I'm like, he's nice. He's a grazing. He's the top 5 for sure. Yeah. But he's not my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Don't get here and get to beating up my list. Let me see your list. And then we compare. And then we can ask why you like him. You know what I'm saying? Like when people do these lists, that's why I like asking and just seeing. Because I'm like, oh, yeah. Okay, you like him more than you like him. Oh, they like this person more than they like this. Tim Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like just real live OGs that are fire that somebody could say. And I'm like, yep, put him in the list. Who you taking off my joint? They're like, man, I take him over. I like Tim Brown.
Speaking of Megatron, bro, when I was in Cincinnati, bro, in 2013, bro, we knew they was about to throw up a Hail Mary to this cat, bro. We had 3 cats on him, bro. You know he caught the ball, bro.
Yes.
Bro,
yes, on all of their head tops.
Bro, like everybody was standing there and we're like, yo, what? It was at least 3 if it wasn't 4, bro.
When like, I don't know. Throw his hand up on you.
Went up.
The disrespect.
Like everybody's there. And it's he threw the ball perfectly to where you had to jump and catch it at the
highest point.
Skied up. I'm like, somebody grab his leg or something. Man. Like
somebody passed the first.
Do something, man.
Yes. Megatron had the dudes lining up as a gunner. He had corners. I was looking at the film and I'm like, Coach, what you're not going to do is have another cornerback lined up next to me like we're running gunner technique.
Bro, we doubled him. We had 2 on this man.
I was like this. No. No, safety lean all the way over here. Don't stand next to me. We look crazy. We're professional athletes. This is not a gunner. He's a wide receiver. I had this little
bro.
Only for Calvin. That was the only time, but I wasn't doing that.
So Jalen Hurts, they're saying right now, is the most hated player in the NFL, according to a data analyst by some website, Vegas Insider.
Oh no.
According to the fans, he got a hate score of 10 out of 10, bro. Like you can't get no stronger negative reaction from the fans. Why do you think Hurts got a 10 out of 10, bro? Number one.
I
I'm gonna
don't
tell you
think.
why. I know why.
Go ahead. You tell me. You tell me what you think. You tell me what you think.
Oh, it ain't no thing. I 100% know why.
Why?
The most hated by the fans. Okay. So Philadelphia fans, I can't stand them. They are the worst behaved, mannered,
Yes.
talking fans in the world, bro. That's the first time I ever came through, man. These people was throwing not eggs, bro. They're throwing batteries at the bus, bro.
Yeah, it's not safe in that stadium. I told my old lady, man, don't come in here wearing nothing. Just come in there joint with normal clothes,
Come
white
in
or
there
black shirt,
natural,
natural, neutral. You just coming in here because you just like the football atmosphere.
bro. When it was folks and we would play up there, people would not wear Steeler gear. They would literally fight you in the stands, bro. Jump you.
That, that's what I'm saying. I didn't.
So
That's not
this is
cool.
why Jalen Hurts is the most hated by fans because they hate him because he is the face of the organization. So all the fans go hate him. That's easy. That's a
Mhm.
10 out of 10. I can tell you why that was 10 out of 10, bro. I would
It
make
is.
the Philly fans, if they had a list of what fans are the worst fans, they 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking they like, oh, they gonna be throwing, this and that at the bus. I'm like, okay, whatever. They were throwing battery. I'm like, how you gonna throw a battery at a bus? Like they ain't throwing no triple A's. They
No.
throwing C and D's. Like, dude, they throwing real batteries at the bus, bro. That mud hit so hard, bro. I was like, there ain't no battery. They shooting. I'm like,
That's crazy.
bro.
That's crazy. See, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know. I think you're right. You have a point. I think they Philly fans are bad. Like when I
This is
said
the
when we
down.
would
This
go
is
there,
by
they're a
like this
little,
is this
they go hard. But I think Jalen Hurts,
is
he's
by the
just
fans.
real.
This is a hatred list of what the fans say. The
Jalen Hurts,
players they
he's
hate the
real
most.
chill, bro. I think people don't like how like just sometimes he's his nonchalantness, his just like he's not nonchalant, he's just real, he's nothing wavers him. You can't say nothing and throw Jalen Hurts off of his vibe. He's gonna give you like when they're talking about the offense and what's going on, he's just so smooth, like he don't care. And I think that could bother people or rub people the wrong way a little bit. So I don't know, like hate it with the fans for sure, but I just think his smoothness and how just they can't people try to affect him and like he's unbothered by what people say. And I think that's what bothers them about Jalen.
Nah, I'm telling you, man. He caught a stray because of them fans, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's no. I
You
just
think it's
don't,
strictly fans?
dude. It's strictly fans, dude. Like like they on the money, 10 out of 10. Boom, 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 boom. He caught them all, bro.
10 out of 10.
What's the next one?
10 out of 10
What's
is
that?
crazy.
Jake Moody. Like,
Why
you
don't
know,
why everybody don't like Moody?
bro, he was missing kicks over there.
Okay,
And
yeah, yeah.
so that right there is their actual fans jumping on him for missing all the little, little bunny
Yes.
kicks, little short kicks they feel like he should have made. They're like, yo, you done missed a few too many.
Daniel Jones.
He got a 9.5.
Why do you don't like Daniel Jones?
I don't understand that one. I ain't gonna lie. Only thing I only thing I think of is like, are Vegas and I don't know. Are they in the same division or anything? I don't think so. Are they? I don't know. I don't know the Daniel Jones thing. Like, man got hurt.
Man got hurt. Man went and tried his best. I
He
think it's
did,
maybe
yeah.
because New York,
He
hard
gave you
hard place to
everything.
play in.
Hell, the other Luther Burden, dude, he was a rookie. Y'all,
Ha!
y'all already hating him already because he ain't give y'all what y'all thought y'all should have got off the rookie year. Like you making the list, like you.
Yeah. No, that's
Listen,
savage.
man. These fans, they ain't, man. They ain't got no patience, man. They ain't got no chill. They ain't got nothing, man. And a
I
lot of these, a lot of these people on here is like, I think it's a few too many quarterbacks on here. Why you hate Burrow? What Joe done did to anybody?
Man, I'm telling you, they don't like if you chilling and you cool, if you too cool, sometimes I mean they don't like it. I like Joe.
Zach Willis? What he done did?
Zach Wilson,
What
people
Wilson
just
done did?
he ain't do nothing.
Is
That's
that what
why.
it is?
That's why.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
all right, I see.
A-Rod, just the vaccine, he just don't care sometimes. People just hold on grudges.
Why
Josh Allen.
what they got against your boy Watson? Deshaun Watson. What they got against him?
What don't they try to got? Like they feel like my man got the guaranteed bag, the
He coming back. What's going on? They go.
situations.
What's with that? He's still under contract. What's going on over
Yeah,
there,
my
bro?
man. We got another year of guaranteed. Deshaun,
They gonna give him
46
a chance
million.
to compete.
Yeah, look, 46 million reasons. If he's coming in there with a good leg, I mean, if I'm the Browns and you're paying him that bread, and this is the last year guaranteed money on the contract, he's healthy. And that's the other thing. He has not been a distraction. He hasn't been doing anything. He's been trying to get healthy, trying to do the right thing. So as the team, if I'm the organization, you're still paying him his 46 guaranteed. Obviously, you got Shador still there, and now we have quarterbacks. So if he's healthy and he wins it out, let him play. We'll see. We still got
Okay,
him
well he
there.
healthy. So he healthy. He win it out.
Yeah, we got one more year.
Now
We
hold
got
up.
one
He
year.
healthy. He win it out. Y'all ball.
No,
He ball. Hold
we're
on.
not.
He
Listen, we
ball.
already get no.
Listen.
The
Listen,
back
Joe.
pay for Deshaun. No, you
I'm
already
Joe.
got
Joe, can you let me
240,
finish what I
50.
was gonna
No,
say? The
sir.
people
No,
want to
sir.
hear what
No,
I was gonna
sir.
say, Joe. You
Debo,
already thinking it in your head, but let me
I
put
know
it
what
out
you're
there so
saying.
the
You
people
lost your
can hear.
damn mind. No.
Like Joe, let me put it out there. It's the Deebo and Joe show. The Joe show,
Okay.
that shit quit after my phone stopped, after my internet came
Go
back.
ahead.
Okay. Listen. So he go out there, he balls out, all pro. He get y'all to the AFC championship. The defense loses for y'all. But he put up 450 yards, 6 touchdowns. What you go do, Joe? You go sign him
I'm
next year.
gonna
He
give
ended the
him another
season.
bag. Straight up. Bro, if he takes us there, he deserves where you know what, goddamn.
You let me get
I
my
put my foot in
scenario
my
out. I can
mouth.
change your mind, baby. I'm trying to tell you. He
Because
did. Hey, listen, and
it
he
isn't what
also
have you,
put
it
up
isn't what
almost
have you done
100
for me
yards
lately.
that
But
season.
listen, no, I'm not. Listen, Debo, I'm not letting you put all that in my head. What if was the fifth? But what if it's a normal? If we go a normal year? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I'm not want to sound like I'm rooting for a downfall. I want him to win us the ship. Trust me. Get him some more bags.
Hey, Joe, I
Because
know what it
if we
is.
win
You
the
don't want
championship,
hope. You
everybody
so
wins.
used to being let down, you don't want to put that hope in your head, Joe. I understand. The mentality. I used to be a Browns fan, but I matured. I
What would
grew
you do?
up.
What would you do if he brought us to the AFC Championship game and then we score 40 and he puts up 450 yards and we lose? Are you bringing him back? I would.
Hell yeah. Because you ain't even let me finish my scenario.
Okay, what's the rest
Because
of the scenario?
because he finished that season with 4,700 yards. All right. He had 43 touchdowns, 4 picks.
Yeah. Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
saying? And he was just short of the MVP of the league, but they gave him the offensive MVP. What you
Okay.
gonna do, Joe? How many time you giving him, Joe? Because hey, listen, the bag
Because
now
now
is around 60.
I'm giving him 2 years. And now too, Deshaun knows that he's already got two. He's thinking now, hopefully, we're all in the same cahoots. So now you've got 250 from us already, all guaranteed. You're
How
gonna
old
get
is he
an,
though?
and I'm giving him a 2 year, another two, and probably another 2 year. It's gonna be a 2 year, probably 100.
Nah, he said he could get better than that. He said he needed 3 year.
Nope.
He need 3 year 135 basically with 120 guaranteed.
No, then we just got to start talking to Sean guaranteed numbers. We got to be like, bro, come on, man. You come on. You got to work with this. We got to make sure we can keep the talent around you. Now we're trying to have these conversations.
Okay.
Because the bag is secured.
Okay. I got you.
Next
So you
time,
saying, hey, you do that. We kept you around, but you ain't had no choice but to keep him around. You ain't doing him no favor. You had to pay him the bag anyway. But you saying you need to give us a player deal.
Deebo, after you signed the 5-year, $250 million that we just finished paying you, and you only played a year and a half of the whole deal. Come on, dog. We gave you 150 while you was healing. Do you know what I'm saying? So talk about team friendly. You already hit us for the 150 that we gave you while you was chilling. So like come on, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Everything been good. You hear me?
Okay.
You're not now. You that
I got you out.
Tom Brady started taking the low. He could have been kept cranking them. He already cranked us. He already hit us for all the dough. Good. 250. I know you after taxes. That's you touched 140 liquid M's. Oh God.
Oof.
Yeah. So otherwise, yeah. So now let's go ahead.
Took my therapist too, man.
How about the team, man?
Too, man. He took one of my therapists. Can't nobody even use him no more. He went on ahead and gave him the bag. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need no more money, man.
See, no, not you don't need no more money. It's
you don't
just
need
you don't need to go
man.
reset the market. You don't need to go be resetting the market.
Yes, he do. He need to do it for the players, for the other players. Reset the market. Tell them give you a 2-year 65 each year, 130 guaranteed. You'll come back for 2. That's after you do this year I just told you that you was gonna do, or I said you was gonna do. That's when it's gonna get to cracking, Joe.
I gotta get
Joe. We got super chat. Covenant Life back, Joe. We got Covenant Life back.
Covenant Life came back.
$100. She said,
welcome.
She said, hello, guys. James, you got to get a good time. You're going to get a good time out if y'all don't stop this back and forth. Remember, you said this logo means something. We are the Steelers. Now we needed to give Country Club Howard a chance. Baby Jesus' cousin can't and should take his rest. All right. Is that another cheat or the same? That's another one? Oh my God. Where you been coming to life? You trying to catch up? I see. This is another $100. Joe.
What?
Oh my Lord. Goodness.
Life dog. She missed us. I just hold on.
I just hope we don't waste our 12 picks.
Okay.
Country Club needs a chance. He is strong. She's talking about Will.
Okay.
She called him Country Club. She said, I don't like Hill. Hill. Stability. Who's Hill? She said, we need stability.
Tyreek Hill.
Oh, she don't like Tyreek. Okay.
I got
she
you.
don't like it. I need stability. I understand it. We ain't like that here.
Mm-hmm.
She said, we have to work on the O-line. We'll get to that. We still got a little bit, That's vital. It ain't as vital as other positions. We got other things that are more important right now than the O-line. We had some guys hurt. We got guys coming back. So, And she said, I want my signed jersey from you both. Joe, your son is your twin, Precious. Oh, and I'm sober. She says
Covenant Life is, I believe you.
Bro, she came back again.
Came back with a vengeance.
No, it's another one. It's another Covenant Life, $5. She said, Hines Ward, the league's nightmare, Jerry Rice, T.O., Moss, and the playmaker. Ooh, I forgot about Irving, bro.
Respect. I'm not taking it out.
Yes.
Hold up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once you start getting all the names, you start remembering
it's so many receivers that really did their thing. Bruh. And it's no disrespect to not another man to say who's your favorite. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to listen to everybody's hearing their favorite top fives.
Oh, y'all, at Mike Dash 100, $5. He said, What up, Deebo and Joe? While Deebo was busy paying his Wi-Fi bill, Joe did a good job hosting the Joe Show. Keep it
Thank
up,
you.
fellas.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I
Listen,
had to do my
we
1-2.
professionals over here, man. Listen, I had to
Come
go
on.
ahead. I went on down. I changed job titles. I became a internet computer type dude, and I did what I had to do. I'm
You got it
IT.
back up. You got it back up and
Yes.
going though.
You
That was
know what
actually
normally works
impressive.
when something go wrong with computers and IT? You know what normally works?
What?
Turn all the power off and flip it back on. That's why I went
That's
dark.
why you went dark.
Yes.
Okay.
My go-to is turn all the power off and flip it back on. Because I got routers here or there. And you know what? I turn all the power off to the house, flip it back on, and all of a sudden, I'm the best IT guy in the country, brother. I'm the best IT guy in the country. All right. At DM Ozone, $5. It said, do you watch college players at your position and try to project them to the pros? Question. That's the question. It said, if so, which players in this year's class are you both excited about? So for me personally, I do not actually watch the players until it comes time that they are actually on our board as a possibility for us to be able to get. So I don't look to them, because if you start looking at that and you get into college, you will be there for the rest of your life. Joe?
I try to start looking at it. I mean, when it starts getting towards the college football playoffs, I'm like, normally the best teams got the dudes that are coming out. But I seen when I was watching my man, the cornerback from Indiana, number 5. I didn't know who he was, and I just like to watch corner play. I watch who plays my position. I'm like up there in man or zone. If he's hitting, if he's jamming, if he's backpedaling, how is he? You know what I'm saying? What is he looking like? Is he comfortable with the ball in the air? So I like to just watch my positions, and then I like to see if who I think is good is about to get drafted. So then that's kind of how I go by it.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Max Bruce 2078, donated $5. He said the Jets have the 2nd and the 16th pick trade. 16th pick. Trade what? Trade Nick Herbert, a 3rd rounder, and a 4th rounder for the number 16th pick. Now we have 2 first rounders. What do you think of that, Joe?
I
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like
I
it.
don't like
I
it.
feel
I don't
like
like
I
it.
feel like it's too much
It's too
upside with
much. It's
Herbert right
too much.
now.
It's too much. It's too much. That's how you don't want to do that. You don't want to leave. Nick Herbert is in homegrown. You don't just start getting rid of homegrowns for no reason. He's a Steeler. He should be there.
Yeah,
He's
you trying to
nice. He
move
hasn't
up
done
to
nothing
grab
but do
something that
work.
you don't know what you're going to get. I mean, you see an idea of it in the college game, but the pro game, the transition for a lot of people, hell, look at the hate list. The receiver, he up there because he ain't do what they thought he was supposed to do in the first year.
Yeah.
So, um, I'm not. I don't like that. I don't like that idea, and I don't see nobody giving you that, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna give you a player. Well, you go get a player in the 3rd and the 4th for 16. They feel like they could get a first and a player for 16. If need be, depending on how bad the person wanted. They got 2nd and 16th pick. Hey, that could be a possibility to get to the 16th though. Trade them our 2nd at the 21 if dude is there.
I
But you get
I like that way more.
yeah.
Getting rid of those picks. We don't know who the hell they are. You know what I'm saying? Those are invisible people that you got to pick. But like, I know Nick Herbert. Well, I've seen him before. I know exactly what we're gonna get on the field. So let's get rid of these invisible picks that are in later rounds that hopefully can make something happen that we can get rid of to then get up into a higher position. So I'd rather get rid of picks than our good legit players that we know.
You know a Jonathan Hayden 1378?
Oh, that sounds like my Jonathan Hayden. If that's Jonathan Hayden, that's my brother.
$5.
Come on, Ton.
He said y'all boys doing your thing. Keep it up. He said I'm in the chat.
That
He
him. That's my little brother, man. Ton. Love him to death. Him.
Oh man. All right. We got Mikael Randall. He back 8843. Donated $2. He said, "Is TJ not the new Deebo? Is TJ now? Sorry, is TJ now the new Deebo with Alex and Nick coming up?" Nah, I think I ain't gonna lie. Just the possibility of what the trade would look like for Alex. I think they may that could be a move to open up some room for Herbig.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know,
I'm more just it pains to say, I'm not saying it like that's what I want to happen, but just looking at it, he's talking about TJ. TJ's not going nowhere. I think they might do the Highsmith move before they do that. Like in that chat, he said Herbig, and so I'm like, nah, it could be Highsmith because that's money. You know what I'm saying? And not that I want it to happen, but TJ, no. Sad Highsmith, they might do something with him before, but I'm not saying I want it to happen.
What's the other young backer they got out there?
From
Sawyer?
Ohio State.
Is it Sawyer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sawyer. Yep.
They got Sawyer.
Mm-hmm.
He came back with another one. Same one. He said it's Pitt. He said it's Pitt going to do TJ like Deebo when TJ and Bud came in. Nah. It's a transition, you know. It's just a thing of who it is that they want playing at the time. The older you get, the more they're trying to, transition to younger players. And I mean, at some point in time, Father Time go catch up with everybody. But I don't see TJ being just put out there. It's too much paper there for one. Like it's too much paper there for one. And it's too much of I hate to say it, of an upside if you trade off Alex and you can pick up something else. Plus you got Herbert there. You're seeing what Sawyer can do. And then from there, it's just you can't that's the face right there, man.
Brother TJ not going nowhere, man. He's a baller. He does everything the right way.
That's the thing they don't realize is that just because his numbers aren't there, his numbers may not be there, but other people are benefiting off of him just being on the field because now they are chipping and doubling. They're doing everything they can to say, hey, we're not going to let him beat us. But if he does, then okay. Like, when Woodley and I were playing, it was like, okay, we're not going to let Deebo beat us. And then it was like, oh, man, Woodley can beat us too. So then we started getting a lot of max protecting where you had the 1 and 2-man routes. So you got to cover a little longer, but that also gave us, you got less people out there. It gave us more time to get there. So then you start switching it up. You start giving them something that looked like the outsides is coming, and now you twist on the insides. And, it causes a lot of confusion for, especially for offensive lines and quarterbacks when they're trying to, make calls and figure out, what's going on, where they want to turn the offense, where they want to turn the offensive line to and all that other stuff. So, yeah.
I'm with it.
We got one more. It looks like, Joe. It says, is that OG Man's fan? 6934 donated $5. It said, can we get Deebo and Joe to spend the summer at Dick LeBeau's house, master that defense, and come in and coach this Steelers defense to get that 7th ring? Listen, that sounds great, but I feel like McCarthy has already said that's what he's going to do, and he is going to get that opportunity. Although, if he is going to continue to use the defense he got, it would be a great opportunity, I think, for maybe Mike McCarthy to, ring Dick LeBeau's bell and say, hey, want to just look and measure out, come into OTAs, training camp, whatever it is. Let's see how much of this defense actually is the real Dick LeBeau fire zone, because, just want to see. You know what I'm saying? I think Coach LeBeau would be happy to be a what do you call it? What do they call it?
Like a not an assistant,
no,
but like a
what's the word I'm looking for? A consultant.
Consultant. There you
Consultant.
go. That's a good one.
Yeah, wouldn't mind being a consultant. You know, I don't. But if they don't, you know, I'm going to figure out when I can do that. Sit down with coach. I'm gonna probably have to bribe him and be like, hey, coach, man, come on out here, man. I got a little vacation set up for you. You and the wife, you come on out, man. We go sit out, we gonna hang out in Arizona and we go play golf, you know, and we go hit 36 holes a day. And then at night, I'm gonna go pick your ear and you go tell me everything I need to know about this five on defense. Okay. That's gonna be the trade-off. So,
yep. I like the word liaison.
Liaison.
Yeah.
No question. Look here, man. We want to thank you guys for joining us on this episode, Deebo and Joe. I know things got a little hectic in the middle. It got kind of a little mixed up right there. But that is not my fault. But I am the guy that fixed it. I will say that.
You did your thing, Deebo.
I did my thing. I got a degree in general studies. I generally know a little bit about everything. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So that's why I went on ahead and fixed that as a professional IT guy,
electrician.
Yeah, no, electricity was good. Joe, here it is, Joe. I actually had to go in and I had to do some plumbing too, because my toilet thing, it was running.
Yeah.
Running. You know what I'm saying? Dang. I told you, Joe, I'm down here bad, Joe.
Gosh.
Like, Deebo? Listen, bruh, I can't pay nobody to come in and do it, bro. So I'm out here. Same thing. I was working on the toilet before it came, man. Hey, man, I got a couple under there, man, catching the drip right now, man. I'm down bad in these streets,
man. You a man of many hats. You know, handyman, electrician,
everything. I just change hats, man, and just keep it going.
You just get it done.
Hey, that's what I do, man. Do what you can do when you can do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I generally know a little bit about everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm generally gonna get it fixed. I'm in general, you know. Hey, we want to thank y'all for joining again, man. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe and download the show where you get your podcast. Joe.
Yo. I will see you guys on Friday and let you know, Deebo, too. I'm going to be shooting from a different location. I will be in Cabo.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little golf trip going on. So I will see you on Friday.
I don't even know about Cabo. Where's that at? Yeah, is that in the United States?
Cabo is in St. Lucia. Cabo, St. Lucia.
Where's St. Lucia?
Yeah.
Where's St. Lucia? Is that down by St. Margaret's?
We got to Google it.
Is that down by St. Margaret's Hospital?
Look, this is the crazy part. I couldn't tell you. I just know it's Cabo. I know it's by the east.
That's when you know you don't even care what it is. Hey,
it's close to the West Coast.
It's
close to the West Coast. They got sun, it got beach, it got water, it got golf, it got the homies. We about to go have a good little vibe.
Man, look here, Joe. Hey, and we out. How you doing today, Joe?
Let me tell you something, Deebo. Deebo, it's my time real quick.